First off, I want to thank God for blessing me with the. Damn, man.
You got it, baby.
I want to thank everybody for coming. It's been a long journey. I also want to thank my family in the back of me. They gave me the best recruiting experience I've ever could have. And for the next 3 or 4 years, I'll be committing to the University of Kansas State.
Come on, baby.
Let's go. Let's go, Boogie.
Yeah.
History
Let's go.
made. Let's go. History made.
History made.
Wildcats!
We staying home, baby.
Thank you, everyone.
We found out. We'll, media, have at Dylan, questions, parents, whatever.
Y'all want me to sit down and then y'all ask me?
Yeah.
What? Which one do you want me to grab? All right.
Can you take these out of the
Yeah.
picture now?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see these. Hey. That's awesome.
That was a big moment, Boogie. That's big. That's
Yeah.
big, man. That's big. Hey, you did it, boy.
K-State.
35-1. Boy, you did it. That's all you had to do.
You got it.
That's crazy, huh?
Now you got a chance to win.
Yup.
Yes. Yes.
All right, y'all ready?
All right, any questions for Dylan?
You were going to bed last night, Mike. Do you know where you were going, or how hard was the decision the last couple of days kind of leading up to making this?
Yeah, actually, on my official, I actually committed when I had my meeting with Coach Kleiman. I felt that it was time, and I feel like I can be what I want to be at K-State. I can be myself and ball out.
Yeah, you said, I think the whole time, whoever was going to be the realest with you. Was that kind of what K-State did the whole time you were up there?
Loyalty was a big thing, and the coaches showed loyalty the whole time, so I think that's why I chose K-State.
Dylan, what was Colin's reaction and the rest of the staff's reaction?
I actually told Coach Colin first. Coach CK, we walked around the stadium and we just had a meeting, and they asked me what could they do to get me to K-State, and I said nothing. And then he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, nothing." And he was like, "Well, okay." And I was like, "Yeah, when I go back in there, I'm gonna commit." And he was like, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm coming." And that was pretty much it. I went in there and told Coach I was coming.
Is it the history of running backs too at K-State with Sproles and right now Darren Deuce Vaughn? I mean, just kind of take us through. I mean, that history that helped you make your decision as well.
No, it didn't. I know wherever I go, I want to be my own player. I'm going to have my own legacy. I don't want to be like nobody else. I want to be like Dylan Edwards. And so that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to carry that to K-State.
What are you looking forward to the most this upcoming school year?
Be a senior. I'm going to be a senior. I'm going to hang out with my friends. I don't have to go on no more visits.
Yeah.
Just hang out with them and just have fun.
Dylan, what's the most appealing thing about Kansas State's offense to you now?
You see what they do with Deuce Vaughn. He's an all-purpose back. I'm one too. I'm going to do punt, kickoff, return. So I'm going to be an overall weapon just like I am here at Derby High School.
Dylan, that's 5 Kansas kids now that are committed in the class. Do you have a message to maybe some of the other ones out there that are looking at K-State?
Yeah, most definitely. Avery Johnson, I'm coming. I'm going to get Avery. Hopefully we can flip a couple. We saw a couple Kansas kids commit to other places or in the Missouri area, and that don't matter to me. I want to play with my friends, and we're going to have the best recruiting class Kansas State has ever had.
Dylan, how much did you talk with your dad kind of as you were going through this process?
My dad didn't care where I went. My family didn't care where I went. This was my decision. We did not talk about it before I went to K-State. I committed on my own, and it was my decision.
Dylan, what was the craziest thing that happened to you during the process?
Craziest thing? I wouldn't say crazy. I just had a lot of fun. I met so many, cool guys and cool coaches. I met the superstars you guys see. I met, like, literally one of the best players in the country all the time, everywhere I went. So it was just a blessing to meet any and everybody I wanted to meet in the process. So it was fun.
Dylan, the fact that I think that you're like the fourth guy that had announced that we're visiting last weekend. Did you guys talk about that at all? Did you kind of bond with some of those guys?
Yeah, the first overall person, he was my host. So it was Deuce Vaughn and TJ. So I talked to Deuce and was like, I'm coming. He was like, you sure? He was like, sleep on it when you wake up. If you still feel the same, then commit. And I was like, all right. So woke up, made the decision. And now we're here today.
And that was on Father's Day, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, great
How
present.
appealing is it for you, Dylan, that you may be able to share a backfield with Deuce Vaughn when he comes back to this season?
Almost definitely. That would be fun. I mean, we text all the time. I mean, he was basically like a recruiter for K-State. He wanted me so bad to come, and I know when I go there, it's going to be cool.
The Dylan's family, you mentioned committing on Father's Day. How special is that? And obviously, the legacy of the family there. What does this just kind of all mean to all of y'all?
If I may, I just want to also thank God. It was a difficult road, but meaning of a decision, because Dylan is a very loyal person, and he takes those relationships to heart, and which he should. But alluding to your question, this is what we wanted from the beginning. We got pictures when he was a baby in KSU gear, so it's in his DNA. So let's go, baby. I'm just excited. I mean, let's go.
And there was a lot of tears on Father's Day. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Dylan, when did K-State start to separate themselves for you?
Just you can see how loyal they were. They came here the most out of any school. They talked to me every day. I got on a call with them every day. There was not a day that went by. On Christmas, they called me in the morning and said, Merry Christmas. You just don't get that nowhere else. And, I mean, I was crystal balled 2 different places before K-State, and, I mean, they didn't care. They were coming for me the whole time, and that shows that they're loyal for real.
Yes, indeed.
And a lot of mail from K-State.
A lot of mail. A lot of mail.
It seems like also recently a lot of former players have kind of gotten on social media and encouraged players to stay in state. Did that influence you at all, or did it make an impression?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a cool thing. I got Darren Sproles and Michael Bishop and all those guys to, tweet at me. But, and Byron Pringle, yeah. But, I mean, it's just, I mean, those things were cool, but I knew in my process I wanted to do what was best for me, and K-State is what's best for me. I don't see myself decommitting or leaving or doing anything, portal or anything. This is where I want to be, and this is where I'm going to live.
Any more questions? Anything?
Any more?
Did you? What's your first memory of Kansas State? I know your dad played there, but what's your first memory watching them on TV?
First memory watching them on TV?
Yeah, we're in first.
Well, I could say on my first visit when I went there, it was just like, wow, my dream has came true. It was just like, wow, I'm really at one of the schools I've been dreaming of since I was a kid, wearing the purple and white. So when I went there, I teared up. I was in the weight room. I was like, wow, like, this is crazy. And so now for me to, finally be a part of the K-State, fan base and community and on the team this coming spring, I just can't wait. It's just so surreal, and I can't wait to recruit this class and get more cats here at K-State.
Did Alex Key find out right now, or?
Yeah, I told nobody. But about 20 minutes before this, Avery called me, and I told him, because he just, y'all know Avery. But I told him over the phone, and that's who I want to be my quarterback, and hopefully we can make that happen.
You said you committed on your visit. Did you have in your mind that already before you went up that this is where you were going to go?
Yeah, before I went on my visit to K-State, we were about to get in the car to go to Manhattan, and I told my mom, I was like, something about this visit, I just feel so excited to go. I was like just in the car, music was feeling different, everything was feeling different. I just felt like, wow, like it's time. And right when I went there, I was like, this is where I want to be. Any other questions?
Any more questions? For anyone?
else? Do you feel like you're a similar player to all? Are you similar a player to Deuce Vaughn as well?
I mean, we do the same things on the field, but we have different, abilities on the field, if that makes sense. Like anyone, I don't want to compare myself to anyone. I want to be my own player. And going to K-State, I knew there was going to be some, how can I say that? Comparisons. But now, I mean, I'm just going to be there and be me. I mean, that's the only thing I can be. So.
He's more elusive.
Yeah.
Got better vision.
22 mile per hour speed.
And that's why we call him the real deal.
Any more questions? No?
That's awesome.
So we just want to thank everyone. We want to thank everyone for coming out.
Thank
we
you.
want to thank all the coaches. We want to thank Abe for coming out as well. It's the nephew. And we want to thank K-State. And we ready to work, man. So anybody want to play some real football, come to K-State. Let's go.
Thank you all.
Hey, that's history, boy.